Hey guys, so this is another one of these videos that's very serious and, well, you read the title and with what it is that I've titled this video, and I don't even know where to start because as of today, so much has been on my mind, and even a little bit has happened, the past couple of days, where, I'm sure that for a lot of you, a lot of us have been in this situation, and I know a few people, personally, that have, where even those that are on the autism spectrum like me, where we hate whenever it feels as though we've made someone feel aggravated and just downright, pissed towards us. And it affects us. Like, I had a moment earlier today where, I had to go to a restroom stall, and I shed some tears. I don't want to go into the full detail, but that's all I'm really going to say about that happened earlier today. And, because the stuff that dampers us and makes us feel like crap, it's not easy. It's not easy for someone like me who's on the autism spectrum. And not to mention that I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and mention this, where I think as of 2 days ago, whom I had been dating, Abby. Well, because I had a feeling that this was coming. And you saw one of the past community posts I made where, she flat out broke up with me. And that just, that put an effect on me, and I was just freaking done. I was freaking done, because, the humanity and such, and with what she said that's in her, and the fact she didn't care about love, just, I think you get the point, and I don't need to go into more detail, and on account of the community post, and with what some of you have said that I've made the right choice. Maybe I have. And I won't say, and I still won't say any names, but, how it affect me to have lost the past girl that I loved so much, and I acted like, and pardon my French, but it's true, I don't care, I acted like a fucking idiot, where I just didn't shut the fuck up, and I didn't, stop. I didn't stop what I was doing. Being so jealous and being so downright, you get my point. I apologize for the swearing I just let out, but hey, there comes a time where, a moment that you just gotta sometimes let it out. And, I would rather die or be hung by a noose than just, wanting to hurt someone. I have hurt myself before, a scar on my arm. I've done that before, but that's going to be the last time probably I would ever, touch myself, hurt myself, like a part of my skin. So, I really don't know what else to say, but I think you get my point. And with what I've had to share, I had to let it out. I had to get it off my chest. We all have to sometimes. And after this video's out and published, going back to the positive route, and there will be something entertaining and funny coming out later this evening. Early this evening, I should say. But anyways, guys, so if only I can go back in time. All I've really got left to say is, if only I wish that I can go back in time, restore and patch up things that I had unintentionally did. I would in a heartbeat. But that's pretty much all I've got to say. So I thank you guys for listening, watching, and I pardon for me swearing some, but again, like I said, you get the point. After this, as I said, going back to the positive route, expect something, entertaining and funny that will be coming later today, and from there on. So thank you guys for watching, listening, and understanding with what I said And if you understood with anything I've had to say, just, yeah, overall, thank you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, and peace out. Peace.